Rupi Production Television Network, le carrefour des informations et de la promotion.
I started out in 1991, and as you can see, when it comes to they always talk about the fathers, the mothers, and forget the fathers. I moved to Port St. Lucie, Florida in 2023, and last year we did not have many people. That was my first year. And as you can see, we went through a lot of problems to get to here. Okay. Officer Jean Sena was the Daddy of the Year last year. And Mr. Will Armstead was the Father of the Year. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight because of work. And he's not here tonight. Thank God we have a 2021 Father of the Year who is crowned the new Father of the Year, the 2025. They did a great job. Thank you for a job well done. To all my sisters, thanks for honoring the fathers with your presence tonight. We need to promote the men who lead by example, those who take care of their families and other responsibilities. Do not worry about fathers who don't do nothing. God will turn the hearts of fathers toward their children and the hearts of children toward their fathers. While many mothers are forced to take over, taking care of their children alone, secondary to expectations of being a father, we recognize them as well and pray that they will soon take their responsibilities to heart and simply do the right thing. I feel that there are not enough people who are trying to build men up and help them so they can help their families, especially in Black communities. This is why I established the annual Father Celebration 34 years ago with the crowning of the Father of the Year. There are great benefits of having a wholesome family, and we want to see it magnified in our community. May God bless each one of you. See you next year. Even though I think about stopping the program next year because of low response, I don't know what I should do. So I feel that unless a miracle happens, there will not be a Father's event next year.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do. For 34 years.
Good evening, everyone. I will name the honorees and come on up when your name is called, and we will hand you the Certificate of Achievement from the City of Port St. Lucie. We have Bernard W.H. Jennings. Yep, of course. Congratulations. We have Beto David. Mr. David, come on up. Dr. Bernhard Igardoro, I apologize. Stand up. Come on up, Pierre Philanthrope, come on up. Patrick, come on up. Give another round of applause. For our next honoree, we have King Sena, or Sena. King Sena. All right.
We should be about 5 minutes.
5 minutes away, all right. We'll hold on to it.
That's it.
Our next honoree is Rod Joseph. Where's Rod?
I will pick it up in here.
Okay. Rod is a very busy man. Of course, we're honored to honor him this evening, and we'll save this certificate for him from the city of Port St. Lucie, and to make sure he's recognized. Our next honoree, Pastor Travis O'Neill. Pastor, come on up. Give it up for Pastor O'Neill. Which is a very, very commendable task to take on, and to keep it up for that long surely is worthy of praise. Let's give that up here. another round of applause. In life, there are many roads that we can take. Some are smooth, some are rough, some that lead us forward and some that lead us astray. But if we're lucky, there's someone walking with us from the very beginning, guiding and showing us the way to go. That someone is a father. Children with involved fathers are twice as likely to go to college, 80% less likely to spend time in jail, 75% less likely to experience teen pregnancy, 43% more likely to earn A's, and 33% less likely to repeat a grade. These are some of the positives of having a father, but the consequences of not having one are even more staggering than the positives of having one. Children without involved fathers make up 71% of all high school dropouts. 90% of homeless and runaway children, and 63% of youth suicides. But life isn't always about the statistics and the data points. Fathers are more than just another person in the home. They are the guiding light for strong families. We know that fathers play a key role in the home. Fathers can encourage a healthy physical and emotional lifestyle. But more importantly, fathers are instrumental to a child's spiritual growth. A study out of Switzerland found that if a father regularly attends church, you'll like this one, Pastor. Even if the mother does not attend, about 40% of their children will also attend church regularly. But if the mother attends, and the father does not, that number drops down to 2% of the children would attend regularly. Now, all of this data is useless if we don't act on these indications. We have an individual responsibility to act, but the government also has a responsibility to act when it comes to fatherhood. And that's why, as state representative, I was proud to author and pass House Bill 415 in 2024. This bill created a comprehensive website that engaged the public on parenting and making strong families in our state. This site serves as a central hub for parental resources like prenatal care, maternal health, adoption services, and financial assistance. But what makes this initiative especially important to me is that it has a focus on fathers as well. Because as Anna mentioned early on, for far too long, fathers have been overlooked when it comes to the parenting conversation. So this website includes additional materials that involve mentorship programs, educational materials specifically designed to support fathers. Because when we help men step up into fatherhood, we strengthen families and we set the next generation on the right path. As a result of this bill, the website fatherfirstfl.com was launched in order to provide dads with the resources they need to lead with strength, love, and purpose. Your Florida legislature has also appropriated nearly $70 million to support services for fathers, to create public awareness relating to the responsibilities of fatherhood, and to provide evidence-based parenting education to meet the individual needs of fathers. A portion of that funding goes towards 3 grants The Comprehensive Needs of Fathers Grant will fund services that address the needs of fathers, such as assisting them with finding employment, managing child support obligations, understanding child development, and enhancing parenting skills.
Although I would like to be the father of the year. So it's a great recognition, and also I want to thank you for the acknowledgement that you give to your dad. And also I want to thank Mr. Anna Pierre for this initiative, because as you say in the data, when dads are home, there's a very big difference. Myself, I'm a dad of two. My wife is right here. We have a daughter and a son. And I'm a granddad now with two great children. And I believe, since I'm in education, that when the dads, they are in the life of the children, you can see achievement. Because at the school district of Palm Beach County, I work for the school district of Palm Beach County. And if I say for how many years, don't laugh at me, 33 years. I'm 42, so I started very young. I'm 42. So I bring the message of education. I bring the message of education. The presence of that is a great contributor to student achievement. I'm from Haiti, of course, and I've been in the United States for 34 years. And also, it's a pleasure for me, as a dad, to be the role model for the kids, and also the role model for other dads, because we want their involvement. Again, it's a pleasure for me to be the daddy of the year. Since I don't know if you can repeat, I will apply next year again to see if I can be.
House Bill 775, named Ethan's Good Dad, passed in the Florida legislature and the Senate, passed unanimously both the House and the Senate. I took on the task of deciding that I was not going to let what happened to me happen to any other father in the country. So I've been working hard for the last year, and we've had meetings with fathers on a Google Meet link every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. This past Tuesday was our 100th meeting of fathers, where we have about 25, 30 fathers from around the country to meet online and talk about this situation. We bring attorneys online, and judges, so that they can give these fathers some educational advice about how to reconnect with their child when the mother has decided whether their child was a boy or girl. We believe that fathers and mothers are important to the child, not just father, not just mother, but both parents. We went on to appoint team leaders in 16 other states. I'm happy to announce a year later that we have passed the law not only in Florida, but in Missouri, in New Jersey, in North Carolina, in Tennessee, and Alabama. So 6 states now have the law. Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, and many other states. We're looking for team leaders in other states. When we have our meetings online every Tuesday night, we haven't missed a meeting since the law passed. We met at, he's telling me information. We met on 2 Christmases and New Year's, and we have about 25, 30 dads live on the Google Meet, and then we have other dads watching us, and other moms too, watching us on Facebook. And we have as much as 66,000 people watching us live, asking questions in the chat, and we're answering the questions. Fathers, when we have issues issues, or we get together, we don't talk about failed relationship or why we can't see our children. There are many fathers who walk around with PTSD, they're angry on the inside about someone who come off in traffic, about their boss, but really they're angry because they don't have a connection with their child. Yes. Yes. So he's saying sometimes fathers are doing things they shouldn't do because they're angry about not being able to connect with their children. So, fathers, men we get together, we talk about sports, talk about business, talk about making money, we talk about our job. We don't talk about failed relationships, even with one another. You can have your best friend as a man, but we're not going to talk about these issues you hold inside. And this platform gives fathers an opportunity to get together and counsel one another, as well as, when I'm finished, you can get the mic. Counsel one another and give each other support. We bring attorneys and judges on and some practitioners to help these fathers. So we've done this work. It's passion work for me because I'm able to connect with my son. I now have 50-50 timeshare with him. I have him every Friday till Friday. This is my week with him. I end my days at 12:30 noon. I make sure I pick him up from school, get him a snack, get him together, help him with his homework. He's doing better in math since I've had my 50-50. He's now moving to a gifted program in his school. He's doing very well. He does the morning announcements. He's now going to the 5th grade. He's very ambitious. Manager at Google in New York, and another girl that's graduating from Florida University. She already has a real estate license, and she sells sneakers online since she's 13 years old. I'm proud of all my children. But, this thing that about fathers, they have a bad shakes when it gets to court in the court system. Fathers get a really rough time, and these fathers tell their stories. If I could pass the hat around to every father that connected with me either by telephone or by email, fathers get railroaded in court. For some reason, I believe it's the men's fault, because women only got the right to vote since 1968. And men made these laws, not women. Women are changing laws now, but the men somehow in the past took the easy route out when it came to their children. But we find that they're stepping up now to be more present with their children. I know my son wants to say something, so yeah.
Women that said that the fathers keep it to themselves when they're feeling sad about not being able to see their kid, and they just don't bring it up. My dad, my school and my dad, and basically everybody I know, they always say something. Or something like that. See something, say something. Yes. So the good dad is perfect, especially for the meetings. So if you want to join it, it's gooddad.com. I love it.
I've never had the desire to be an author, but after the law passed, 6 months later, I got 50-50 custody with my son, and I wrote a book called Ethan's Good Dad, and there's a website for that, ethansgooddad.com. The book is #1 on Amazon in child advocacy and divorce and family law. So I encourage you to get a copy of the book. It talks about not only my struggles to reconnect with my son after I couldn't find him for a month. It talks about the other fathers that are in the group in that first 6 months of the Good Dad build. So to show their stories and what happened with them, and gives fathers insights on how to overcome their challenges. It's an inspiration for them to understand that you can turn lemons into lemonade. It's called Ethan's Good Dad. A father turns his lemons into lemonade so that all good dads can take a sip. So I want to thank you so much for this platform. And don't give up. Don't let this be the last year. There's other good dads out there that need to be recognized so that the children, not about the dads really, so the children like my son knows that he's loved and cared for by both his parents, and he can grow up to be inspired to do whatever he likes to do. Thank you.
I can print your name. I can take it back to the store to have your name engraved in it. Okay? Now it says the International Fathers Association and AFEC International Inc. Father of the Year 2025. But it's going to have your name engraved on it. Okay? Yes, you get the picture. Oh my God. You get $500, and the daddy of the year gets $250.
Daddy, you have to pay $100 worth of tax.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here we go. I think we're missing one. Last one.
This is going to Dr. Ernabo Igodao. Same thing here. The International Fathers Association and AFEC International Inc. honors Dr. Ernabo Igodao in recognition for your outstanding dedicated service to your family and the community. This is given on June 14, 2025. And I mention AFEC International Inc. because AFEC International used to be the organization doing the Fathers of the Year. We started it. Then the International took over.
I don't see behind. I don't see behind.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
This is Patrick LNC. They should have Island TV, but they don't have Island TV. Okay? The International Fathers Association and AFEC International Inc. honors Patrick LNC in recognition for your outstanding dedicated service to your family and the community. This is given on June 14, 2025.
Keep working with honorees and with some sponsors, some advertisers, because it's business.
The advertisers I had when I was in Miami.
Okay, you need to bring them here because it's hard.
I want to.
Okay, you need to bring them back to Miami. Thank you again, Anna. Congratulations. Keep doing it. I want to be here or Miami for the 35th. 35th, okay? You can count on me. You can count on Island TV. You can count on me, okay?
Okay.
And you know that.
I know. Thank you.
Congratulations again.
It says the International Fathers Association and AFEC International Inc. honors Pastor Travis O'Neill in recognition for your outstanding dedicated service to your family and the community. Let us tell them which church you from.
Yeah, sure. I am a campus pastor at Christ Fellowship Port St. Lucie, right here in Port St. Lucie, coming up on our 9-year anniversary, and God's doing some amazing things, and lots of kids and students getting connected to Jesus there. Amen. So we're very thankful for that.
And AFEC International Inc. honors Officer King Sena in recognition for your outstanding dedicated service to your family and the community. This is given on June 14, 2025. We had a great night. I hope you like the food. Delicious. Okay. And anybody wants to add anything I did not say?
You say no.
We thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rupi Production Television Network, le carrefour des informations et de la promotion.